Hello, how's everybody doing? Obviously, I don't need to ask you about quarantine and self-isolating and things like that because all of a sudden coronavirus isn't the news anymore. All of a sudden, people are out on the streets in huddled masses. So, quite depressing, really. I was tempted to have a look on Facebook, which is something I don't do very often because I know I can get myself into trouble. And it's full of people making stupid comments, but I had to have a peek, and sure enough, I saw a load of nonsense and I replied to it and then thought, no, it's not worth it. You know, the thought police are in operation and I could get in trouble at work. I could lose my job, so I deleted the comments. But whether I'd left it on there for too long, perhaps 20 minutes is long enough, I might get my collar felt. It is what it is. Anyway, back onto pipes. I couldn't make up my mind whether to have some of my Balkan flake in my Falcon, aka Greek pipe, with the Greek colours. But I thought, no, I want to take this on its maiden voyage with a bit more ceremony than that.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too.
So I decided to go for my newly replenished jar of Ennerdale flake in this nice Falcon shillelagh with a rusticated Algiers bowl. Also because I've got some beer, and this Ennerdale has some of the sweet flavours, fruitiness that I think I'll pick up in a lot of beers. So I thought it would go down well with some beer. For today I've got some Boddingtons draft bitter in a can. Boddingtons is a brewery in Manchester. And I picked this one today because I've spent most of the day at my late mother's house and I found a box with more of my beer glass collection in, and I found this one, which is a Boddington's draft beer. Thank you guys. Turn the sound down. But this glass, actually, it was made when they brought out cans with the draft flow system. Little blue tip there. Cream of Manchester is the slogan, you see, and he's pecking the cream, or there's a cream horn there. The glass was made because it's not quite a pint glass. I have a Boddington's pint glass here, and you can see it's a bit smaller because the can doesn't hold a pint. So the glass, like the Murphy's one I showed you the other week, the Murphy's glass, it's not a pint glass, it's made also to take a full can. I bet the sale of alcohol's gone up over the last few days. I'll say no more than that. Unless, of course, you can just take it out the shop yourself. What would they call that? An undocumented shopper. I don't think I gave the Ennerdale flake enough drying time. It's not drawing very well. I just have to sort of persuade it a bit.
I've lost all ambition or worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I have reached the goal I'm dreaming of.
There's an issue here. It's a bit hard on the draw. As I say, I think because it's a bit damp, I didn't give it any drying time. Even though I haven't packed it what I would consider tight, I think it's expanded a little bit. It's expanded a little bit, and so it's created quite a difficult draw. I'm just too impatient, that's the trouble. That's not helping. Yeah, we're cooking on gas. Good health. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, so many people really don't like Ennerdale flake. They don't like the Lakelands, or most of them. Some people they don't like them, they call it granny pants or things like that. But there may be one or two that they'll tolerate. No, but I really like them. And this is one of the probably in the top 3 for me. I certainly prefer it a lot more to grouse moor flake or grouse moor mixture. That's it, there we're going. I think if I had to give my top 3 Lakeland blends, number 1 would be Cannon Plug. And if you're familiar with my videos, you'll know that that is one of my very favourite tobaccos, Cannon Plug by Samuel Garwith. Number 2 is Special Flake Number 2 by Samuel Garwith. And then number 3 is Ennerdale Flake, but they're all pretty close. haven't got my tamper, and there's a bit of tobacco there that's not quite going. I can't believe I have so many tampers, but every time I want a pipe, there's just not one around. I did smoke some of this when I opened the tin. Before jarring it, I smoked some in a churchwarden pipe that I've got. Unfortunately, the churchwarden was ghosted with something so strong that it really spoilt the enjoyment of this tobacco. But as usual with the Falcons, it's not that issue. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you want to really try a different tobacco and get as much out of that sort of flavour and everything as you can, a lot of times using a Falcon means you'll find elements to that tobacco that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. But then, having said that, obviously some pipes suit different tobaccos better than others. There are some, sorry for that, there are some tobaccos, some pipes that are more suited to flakes and others that are more suited to ready rubbed. Well, I'm sorry, but this Ennerdale flake is so nice that I could basically just sit here quietly, just enjoying it and savouring it, not saying anything, just puffing away. And if more people enjoyed good tobacco and good beer and good food, the world would be a merrier place. Put in the comments if you've got any idea where I've lifted that sentiment from. I know some of you will know that. No, you've borrowed that from wherever. I'll be impressed if you know it, but I'm sure some of you will. Anyway, everybody stay safe from whatever dangers are out there, and good luck. Bye bye.